So I caught up to JoJo's Part 6 recently, and oh my god, I made a video prior to this about me simping for Jolene, and that video is still valid. The most valid actually. Me and Anasui like this, like that's my nigga for real. JoJo's Part 6 is amazing. Probably my second favorite part, right behind Part 4, or it might be my favorite. I don't know. It's up there, right? But Part 6 is amazing, and I just wanted to talk about this in its entirety in this video. Look, man, this might be my favorite main cast of JoJo's, right? How everyone bounces off of Jolene and vice versa, right? Everyone's so good, bro. We got Jolene, number one shooter, first of all, right? We got Foo Fighters, the ride or die until she dies. Then we got Emporio, little ass nigga, that's my guy, bro. Then we got Big Shooter Hermes, right? Anasui, my guy, bro. Realest nigga in this series. And then Weather Report. Come on now, bro. This main cast of JoJo's is just so good, bro. I think, like I said, I think this might be my favorite main cast, bro. It puts, like, Stardust Crusaders main cast, like to shame for me. Because I really love all, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
6 of them. I love all 6 of them. They're amazing. And like I said, they bounce off of Jolene fucking amazingly. I love everyone's dynamic in like the main cast portrayal. I'll be going through the events in order. I'll be skipping a bunch of shit, but we'll roughly get to the end, because that's what but let's go. Alright, so boom, Part 6 starts off with Jolene going to prison because her boyfriend was a piece of shit, and her lawyer was also conspiring with her boyfriend, so now she gets sent to Green State Dolphin Prison. I probably fucked up that name, but I'm gonna keep it. Right, so now she gets sentenced to this prison, and first of all, Florida is the perfect place for a JoJo's part to take place. Like Araki knew what he was doing when he picked Florida, right? Florida was perfect. But Jolene gets gifted something from Jotaro, her father, and it's a stand arrow, which is crazy. Why would you give that to her? And then she gets her stand, Stone Ocean, start having shenanigans in the prison, basic early JoJo part shit, right? Starts getting the hang of her stand, beating up niggas, beating other people, yada yada yada, blase blase blase. But then Jotaro pulls up, has I was going to say a meeting, but has like a talks to her daughter because she's in prison, and then they get jumped by this weird ass nigga whose stand uses aerodynamics. They're dealing with this aerodynamics blind sniper shooter guy, and Jotaro gets fucked up. And then we get introduced to our main antagonist, Father Pucci, who pulls up, snatches Jotaro's stand and memory disc. So now Jotaro's basically just dead as fuck. But Pucci did not care for Jotaro's stand, which is crazy, right? Jotaro has a strong ass stand. Fucking Star Platinum is broken, cracked. And Pucci just didn't care for it. But what he wanted was Jotaro's memory disc. And the contents of what's inside his memory, right? And Pucci is a disciple of Dio, and Dio wanted to go to heaven, and Jotaro killed Dio, and Dio had this book about how to go to heaven, and Jotaro read it, so Pucci wanted his memory for that. Crazy. So after Pucci took Jotaro's memory, Jotaro himself is just a lifeless husk, because in JoJo's stance, if you're a man without a memory, you're basically dead. So Jotaro's basically dead and dying. He doesn't have his stand, and he doesn't have his memories. Now, like I said before, Pucci doesn't really care about Star Platinum, so he kind of just throws that away. And Jotaro is just fucking, he's basically dead right now. He is a vegetable of a man. He really can't do shit. And Jolene, with all of her bad blood, realizing that her father didn't leave because he hated her and their family, but he only left because stand users attract more stand users, and that's kind of not cool if you have family. So he was gone because he didn't want his family to get hurt. And Jolene realizes this, and now she vows to take revenge on Pucci. Well, not Pucci, but she just wants to get her dad memory and stand back so we can be a fucking live, right? And that's like the intro to part 6, right? I really do like this, I guess, intro. This like first couple of episodes really set the tone for the season, man. With like unlike the other parts, right? We kind of get introduced to Poochie like early on. We know who he is. We see what he's doing. We know what he's doing on the sidelines. We like he's just doing shit, and we know what he's doing. We see what he's doing, and now it's up to our gang and them to stop him, right? Speaking of Poochie, man, I love Poochie, like my Black King. I love his design. I love everything about Poochie. We really do like him as an antagonist. He's like, I don't know, man. It's between him and Kira for me, because I like both of them, and they're both good, right? I vibe with Poochie. I like Poochie, and I like that. I love this fucking villain plot armor that Araki is giving him. After Jolyne vows to get her father's discs back, Jolyne and Hermes, they go out onto a type of patrol to find Jotaro's Start Platinum stand disc, and there they meet Foo Fighters, who is now a new member of the gang. She's just a bunch of fucking barnacles or plankton, whatever the fuck that sea creature is, and now we have a new gang member to the squad. And after that, they meet, they go on more JoJo's adventures with random ass stand using the prison they have to overcome, and then we meet Weather Report and Anasui. Now, I love Weather Report and Anasui. Meet Emporio, who is a actual 6-year-old child in a prison, who has this weird ghost type stand where if things die. Actually, I'm just not going to explain that because it's really confusing, and I don't know if I have the actual words to tell you how it works. But Emporio is a child who's actually a really important character, but he doesn't, like, I'm not gonna say he doesn't do much right now, but he doesn't do much right now. So we now have full squad gang, right? We got Hermes, Foo Fighters, Anasui, Weather Report, Emporio, and Jolyne. Like, that's the gang for part 6, right? So so Jolyne, she found her dad's stand disc, and Weather Report made it rain frogs, which I'll get back to that fucking later. But he makes it rain frogs. Jolyne gives the memory discs to Speedwagon, and they give it to Jotaro, so now he's not completely fucking dead, only 50%. And after that, after Jolyne delivers the disc, they go on more just not necessarily random, but like just random stand users across the prison. They beat their ass. Jolyne gets sentenced to solitary confinement, where this one stand is just basically fight night, but for everybody. So everybody in solitary confinement is just beating ass. Jolyne doesn't know who standing is, so it's just a lot going on. There's this green fucking baby.
Pause! What is that?
Crazy, right? Fucking Anasui turns somebody's legs into springs. A lot of shit is happening. Foo Fighter almost fucking dies. Crazy. And now Jolyne is out of the prison because of this fucking child, this green baby that they're following, Jolyne and Anasui. And every time they go close to this fucking child, they shrink. So they have to figure out how to do it. It's just a lot of fuck shit this season. But now Poochie has basically evolved. He doesn't know what the fuck is happening. Shit is just happening. Shit is gravitating towards him. Poochie finds Dio's sons. Crazy, right? Dio just been Dio just been Genghis Khan and bitches, right? Shit is crazy. Anasui and Weather Report are out of prison. Fucking cartoon characters are disappearing from their cartoons and coming into real life and fucking niggas up. Why was that stand so annoying? Jesus Christ. Me personally, if I was Weather Report or Anasui during any of that, I would have killed myself. Like I'm being dead ass, bro. I'm being dead ass. Like, no. Jolyne and Hermes are now in a airplane crash that happened like 10 years ago. shit is just happening and it's escalating further and further. They find this nigga, they beat his ass who had to stand. Niggas are turning into fucking snails? What? I beg your pardon, but not really. They're not really turning into snails. It's a fucking trick of the brain. You're only turning into a snail because you see the rainbow, and when you see the rainbow, your brain thinks that it's telling you to turn into a snail, but it's not. It's just subliminal images. A bunch of fuck shit is happening, right? But then Weather Report gets his full memory back, finds out that he's actually Poochie's brother, and that Poochie took his memory away, and that he almost died fighting Poochie, almost fucked his sister, crazy. And all Poochie had to do the whole time was say, "Hey, look, that was your sister, man." And like that's it. Crazy shit. But Weather Report died, so now Foo Fighters and Weather Report all packed. Poochie is getting stronger by the minute, and then Made in Heaven. Poochie Stan Made in Heaven starts speeding up the time of the fucking universe ever so slowly. Like everything will double ever so slowly, and Poochie's just fast as shit now, moving around like a goddamn like fucking Flash, and everyone just no one knows what's happening, right? So time just starts speeding up. And then Jolene, Jotaro, Anasui, and Hermes fucking die. But Jolene clutches Emporio and sends him, and he gets sent to an alternate universe. And Poochie finds Emporio, but Emporio had Weather Report's stand, whose stand is actually really fucking broken. He uses it and then he kills Poochie. But Poochie still won because that version of Jolene, Jotaro, Hermes are all dead. Right? But in this reset universe, it's just different. Like this nigga Poochie reset the fucking universe, right? So all the events from the previous parts are still the same. Jotaro is still the same, but the only people that get changed are Anasui, Hermes, and Jolene, and Weather Report. Jolene gets turned to Irene. I forget Hermes' name, but Anasui also has a different name. The only thing that gets changed is part 6. This is part 6. The only thing that gets changed is part 6. Everything else that happened is still the same in JoJo's. But this nigga, Enrico Poochie, reset the fucking universe. He reset the universe. I was so confused. Yo, did this nigga reset the universe? He did. Cause then we see, cause you know a JoJo's character is really dead when you can see their fucking shadows or their like vestiges in the sky, and we see fucking all their vestiges in the sky. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Everybody just fucking died. It was fucking crazy. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I think that's one of the biggest fucking moves a manga can make. Yeah, man. I just reset my fucking universe. What of it? Araki got big fucking balls for a reason. But part 6 of JoJo's is fucking crazy. I know that you didn't understand anything that I said at all in this video, because neither did I when I watched it. But that's what these other YouTubers are here for, to explain what the fuck happened in part 6. I'm just calling it how I see it, and I really like part 6. It's up there with my favorite part. I don't know, man. Part 4 and part 6 are like tied in one for me. I love both those parts so much. And now I'm going to read Steel Ball Run. I don't know when, but I'll probably do it soon. I want to read Steel Ball Run because it's not going to be anytime soon that shit gets animated. I know for a fact. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. So I guess I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.